do, 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 do. Just hanging out, setting up the thing. Bow, bow, bow. This camera's still bad. Bow, bow, bow. Bow. Okay. The mouth chat thingy is not good today. Let's fix this. Hey. Is this better? Yeah. Hey. Is this better? No. Lip funnel. Lip. Hey. Hey. Oh, there we go. Hey. Yeah, is that better? It's kind of better. It's going to be better when I have a different angle. Oops. Hey, and hello. I am not sure if we have viewers or anything yet. So I am back after several months of being away. I'm still using my creepy cartoon face because it entertains me as to how creepy it looks. I am working on getting a better angle via I need to get an extension cord for my camera so it can track me better. If I sound weird, I think because I have been sleeping with an air conditioner on, I just sound like I have a cold forever and ever, and it's great. Woo. So, welcome back, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Excuse me. Today, I'm going to be bringing it back to building, back to the basics. Today there was actually a huge update, which is fun. There is all kinds of weird stuff. There's body hair now, which I forgot wasn't a thing, or there's more diverse body hair. There is, they fixed some bugs. There is round curved walls now, not just that octagon thing. There is a couple other changes they made. Nothing too insane. We still don't have cars. And then the new pack is coming out, I believe, Thursday. So Thursday I should hopefully have that with the high school pack. So that should be fun. And going from there. So yeah, as what I have decided to chill out and build today is a classic from many of folks' childhoods, from my age group at least, the good old 742 Evergreen Terrace, Springfield, USA, which I'm sure some people are familiar with if you've never seen pretty much the longest running animated TV show of all time, The Simpsons. When it is done tonight, I will be going up on the gallery. My name on the gallery unfortunately does not match my Twitch name because I've had the same gallery name for like 8 years, which is katcomix, KATCOMIX, which is where you can find any of the weird things I have built over the years, or over the last year anyway, because I have had stuff. Dang it, am I? How about now? Am I better? I thought I had to lower it because of my air conditioner. Yay! Ow! So, yes, new pack coming out Thursday. Gonna be doing the Simpsons House. Then you guys can grab it off the gallery, blow it up, do all sorts of things, modernize it. I did a test build yesterday and discovered that if you put Sims in the Simpsons house as it is decorated via the show to the best as you can in the Sims, they are not happy because they think it is gaudy would be how the Sims react. They feel it is poorly decorated, which I have found very entertaining. So what I can do is, so I'm going to start a new game file, but I'm going to import The Simpsons into that file as well. So let us do that. Hello, friends. I have no CC content, so quiet you. I don't know who you are. So it would be pretty easy to download these folks. That's the best updo for Marge's hair that we have. Yes, Gandalf. My co-star is here. I don't have the CC to make them actually yellow. That's pretty close to Homer's actual outfit. Good old Bartholomew. That was the closest to Lisa's outfit. They didn't have Maggie's little potato sack onesie. But we did have Good Boy Santa's Little Helper. They do not have dumb as a trait, but made him lazy, very playful, and very friendly. And Snowball 4. who is just done with everybody's nonsense. I will have to money cheat this because their house ends up being a little pricey, surprisingly. So let us do the Simpsons. I like how Bart is holding Snowball, which is mildly concerning. It's like, Bart, what are you going to do to that cat? It's like, let me go. All right. Loading, loading, loading. I'll make it summer so the plants don't look like trash. Yes? I know, you don't like summer. Ah, that got an updated graphic. So I'm going to just stick them in Newcrest because I feel like this is the best lot for either this one or this one. They're the same size. I'll go with this one, because then if I want to try and figure out Ned Flanders' house, I can do that. That or, what was that town? The episode Homer basically gets to work for a Bond villain, but then because no one in the family knows how to deal with their problems, they have to go back to Springfield. Which I actually feel bad for Homer in that episode, because it's like, come on, guys. Meow. Alright, so we're going to cheat a little bit. That should be enough to build the whole house. Now we do the other one. Yep, not motherload. Show hidden objects. Maybe show live edit objects. Could help if I spell. There we go. Alright. There, now we can see. Hello, mailbox. Just hanging out back there. I'll move you later. I did figure out how to make the treehouse too, which was a little tricky. Oh, so this is what the round walls look like now. I haven't played around with them yet, but it's going to be interesting. That chunk costs like $2,500. All right. So for I usually do medium medium wall height because I do a little trick so I don't have to elevate the ground going into the driveway. But let's see. Yeah, their garage is either wide or skinny, depending on how the animators are feeling that week. Hello! We are building our childhood home of the Simpsons House. And if I sound like I'm sick, I promise I'm not. It's, I think, either the air conditioner or the fact that I was in too extreme too extreme temperatures yesterday. So, medium wall height. This is the platform. Well, you did move to basically the worst state ever, aside from Texas. Which is, it's either humid all the time there, or just filled with Floridians. That's roughly enough. Alright, So this I didn't know about until I started actually like looking up the official layout of the Simpsons house, but they have like a little closet thing behind the stairs they never use, either in the show or in the like it's just never showed up in an episode that I'm aware of anyway. At least that I can think of. The back room, though, there's a back room. I believe it is the Rumpus Room, which is one of my favorite things to say. The Rumpus Room, which has only been in like 3 episodes, I think. I believe it was originally going to be Grandpa's room before they threw him in the old folks' home. Because they're terrible. I believe I can do that. Did that change it? I have no idea. Their kitchen is sometimes a weird shape. Oh, oops, one too many. And I can kind of pull off the weird color scheme in the kitchen. You can either have the purple cabinet doors, or the light countertops, but you can't have both. So I go with the obnoxious purple cabinet doors because I feel like that's more signature for them. They also have this back bathroom that I don't recall them ever showing. I think they only ever show the 2 bathrooms upstairs. One more. So that's like that back rumpus room, which was meant for Grandpa. I don't remember the name of the episode. If a friend of mine was on the stream, he'd be able to tell you. Oh, there's actually several different ones. Most of them are fan-made, though, because I don't believe there's an official one. Mostly because if you watch various episodes, the layout sometimes changes. The bear and I were joking, even just yesterday, how literally the attic that they have in the show changes sizes every time the attic is even seen. And this part's just me being a little OCD. Oh, must be even. I mean, their house is kind of even on their lot. So I just needed to scooch it over one. The upside is their, cartoon physics. The upside is the lot, or the landscaping is very simple. So that's not going to be an issue. Also, Marge and Homer's room is huge. Like, if you actually look at it, it's gigantic. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't go up enough, I think. I think I went too many. Yeah, back one more each. There we go. So, the other problem I run into without having custom content is the fact that the Simpsons stairs are very specifically red wood with purple carpeting, which they don't have in this game, which I'm sad about. Need more hideous furniture, guys. Do it. Give it to me. And they do have the round doors, but I don't think they have them big enough. 'Cause if I remember correctly, their front door is like that deep reddish color, like that red-brown. And even though this is super the wrong type of door, this is like the closest. Which I find, whoops, kind of funny that that door ends up being the closest. I mean, in theory, they could be if I knew anything about the Griffin House. But I thought you knew this. I literally don't know. I know very little about Family Guy. I think I've watched a total of 4 episodes. I think I've seen the Disney episode, or the universe traveling episode with Brian and Stewie, and maybe a handful of others. Oops. Come back, game. I do have a good color for the house, though. One thing I did notice is the house, depending on like what year you're looking at for the house, it's either this kind of natural-ishy sand color or it's pink. I did build, oh, now that I think about it, I did build the Sanchez house one time from Rick and Morty. Because weirdly, that layout was kind of easy to find. I thought it would be harder. And this is the sneaky way to build garage doors. Because their actual garage doors are kind of crap. Plus, the Simpsons garage is brown. And see, I can either use the window punch outs or actually just do the shapes. I feel like I'll just do the windows. That's the wrong color. Yeah, whoever color coded the Simpsons house, like, I know why it's so hideously colored the way it is. It has to do with how TVs picked up animation colors back in the day. But, whew, just the outside, all the window frames being brown, and then, like, every carpet in the house is freaking pink or green or blue. It's like, why? My eyes. Maggie's room. So, like, this entire part of the house on this side ends up being Marge and Homer's room. Like, that's the bathroom, the rest is their room. Where is the world's most hideous fence for the staircasing? Ta-da! Punch out the floor. Where are you? Hello? Nope. 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 Aha, there you are. So it has that fun punch down, so you can be up here and look down at the front door. Like, interestingly, their house layout is surprisingly functional for a cartoon house. Like I do have to give the show creators that. Bart and Lisa's room, Bart's closet. This random dead office space that I didn't know existed until I built this house for the first time. And I don't remember ever seeing it in the show either. It's like, why are you here? Oh, gonna break the stairs. Oh wait, no. If I do it this way. Did back up. Yeah, close enough. Alright. So all of their doors are also arched in the show. Yeah, I'm gonna go with brown because I think that's their doors. Yeah, this little room I don't remember ever seeing. I feel like this is like some office room that like maybe sporadically shows up in the show that I don't remember. I don't feel like giving them real closet doors, so I'm just gonna do that. And then down here, we're gonna do archways, which they do have archways in the show. That one has a smaller archway. Because then that one goes outside. Which I think is another red door. Yay! Ow. Right, and then bathroom again. And then the Rumpus Room, which got turned into the children's playroom you never see. Yeah. You like it, Gandalf? Gandalf likes it. That is true. A lot of animated houses layouts don't make a lot of sense. Aside from the fact when the house randomly breaks physics, the Simpsons House, though, is fairly functional. It ends up being effectively a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom house with a small basement. Because the basement actually only runs under the garage, which I always found a little weird. Like, it doesn't go under the rest of the house. I know Mythian won't remember this because I don't think you were alive yet, but PR Dragon, you should remember this when they did the contest to win the real life Simpsons house. Oh fuck, those are blue. Like that house ended up also being just hideous. I like your emojis. Like, if I remember correctly, that house was basically made out of concrete and just woof, bad time. 'Twas a bad time for all. And then the person who won the house, I think, was like some old lady who didn't even watch the show. It's like, how did they pull that off? It ended up being such a waste of money for the showrunners. Like, I kind of felt bad about it. It's like, I mean, you could have given it to me. I may have only been like 9 at the time, but I would have cherished it. Dang it. I feel like that needs to be a little. There we go. So sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Yes, it worked this time. It might be working better now because of the update. But this this monstrosity of a house that they built back in the day for the contest was literally a oh wait, I'm gonna put the platform first, then the stairs. It was literally this concrete hot mess of a house that they built in, I think, New Mexico. And I think it ended up costing like the average cost of a house today, not what it cost in the mid-90s. So you're talking a lot of money for back then. I think it was something like close to $700,000. And this was for a gimmick. So, like, that was a lot of money they wasted. And it just backfired so hard. It was also pretty hideous because they also furnished it to look like the inside of the Simpsons house. Like, I'm sure you can find photos of it. I don't believe it's still standing. Like, there is a Simpsons house you can visit in out west somewhere. Like, that's part of a theme park. But I don't. It's not the house they built for that contest years ago. But whew, the one that's built for that theme park though, I've seen some photos. It looks pretty fun. Oh, their hideous kitchen floor. The yellow squares, the white and yellow squares. Well, technically their bathrooms have like white or blue tiles. So I remember when The Simpsons first came out. Well, not first, because I was like 3. But when they were their first couple of years, they were having this weird just battle to exist. Because a lot of the kind of very conservative, right-leaning Christian family media like pages and networks and things were really just offended by them, primarily about how they, quote, made the American family look terrible. And there was like a famous incident with George Bush Sr. saying like American families are more like the Waltons and less like the Simpsons, which was a little embarrassing because it's like, bro, they're both fictional. Calm down. And there was a bit of a kind of a joke hashing towards his vice president, Dennis Quaid. No, not Dennis Quaid. That was an actor. I remember his vice president's name starting with a Q. But he was going on about how like offensive that one and Murphy Brown were like really bad for American families. And I vaguely recall SNL ripping on him, kind of being like, does he know they're not real? Does little Danny Boy know they're cartoons? Because, you know, this was the era of SNL, quote, being at its worst, but pretty savage, and you have to appreciate the savagery on that one. Like, it's pretty bad. Good and terrible. As they would say in Coming to America. Alright, so I got all those basic walls. Whoop, I forgot one of the archways. So this I never actually quite paid attention to, but in the show, there's actually, this wall comes out one more, and then there's actually no archway here. It just goes, which I always found interesting. Excuse me. I am nibbling a smidge primarily because food is tasty. Now, one thing about the Simpsons house I find a little weird, and this is only because, like, I, now as an adult human, look at houses that I wish were mine, is the fact that the fence doesn't completely go around any part of the house, which I find very weird. Like, is there a reason for this? It just kind of goes off to both sides without really a rhyme and or reason. I mean, the one side, I get the brick side because that's technically not their fence. That's the other neighbor's fence. So that makes sense to some degree. But it's like, why though? The other one should close off. All right. Whoops. Time for the fireplace. So I don't have one that matches their fireplace super well, but I feel like, where is it? This one's kind of the closest in vibe anyway. Oh, gotta put some stone down, otherwise, you know, in real life, this would catch the carpet on fire. At least, you know, when logic is involved. Oh, let's see. Oh, I saved this one for above the other couch. There is one portrait I like to put above the fire. You know, I'll stick with this one because it seems like a Homer move. I feel like Homer would love that art piece of just dogs playing Don't Wake Llamas. There we go. Now, I was also having this conversation with the bear the other day of how, like, in today's, well, granted, I can't fully say yay or nay on this, primarily because I don't know how much a nuclear safety technician makes. It could be way more than I think it is. But, back in an early episode, we did see Homer's paycheck, and there is no way he should be able to afford this house. There's, so I was saying in today's, like, housing prices, mortgage prices, etc., like, Homer should not, like, the Simpsons shouldn't be able to afford this house. Like, there isn't a good, like, there's only one income. Homer probably doesn't make enough to afford this place. However, Abe did give them a big chunk for their down payment. He actually sold the house he had that Homer grew up in to get them the down payment, because the plan was, again, for him to move in with them. And then, you know, 2 weeks in, chucked him into the old people home, which is so dark and terrible. Which, that's info we learn in, I think it's the episode they were trying to, they were asking about where Maggie's baby photos were, because all of Maggie's baby photos are missing. And they thought that was a little odd, and they were like, hey, Homer, where's all the baby photos? And he never actually tells them throughout the whole of the episode. And it isn't until the very end that we, the audience, find out. And it is because they are all at his job, on his, scattered throughout his desk, where he needs them most. And it's actually super cute. And it turns that you're trapped here forever into the do it for her thing, which is now definitely an internet meme. Which is always, that episode's also very cute. That's still in the first 9 seasons, or as my friend Bob would call it, the only 9 seasons. Although I have heard Not confirmed yet because I haven't watched any new episodes in a while. But apparently they have finally retired Jackass Homer, and he might be going back to like wholesome Homer, which would be wonderful. Because first 9-10 seasons Homer is best Homer. Sorry, every time I see these cubes, I'm just thinking about Hellraiser. Where is that dang bookshelf? There's this corner bookshelf. I can never find it when I want it. The hutch. That I need. So we're going to put this over here for later. But, if you're someone like me, you grew up with the show being on, in real time. There you are. You remember Homer being a lot more caring and a lot more family focused in the earlier seasons, and then at some point the writer switched and he just became a menace to the universe. Like, sure, Homer is dumb, but in early seasons, Homer still was very focused on loving his family, which was the redeeming part of Homer. Like, yeah, he was dumb, but he's precious, loved his family, loved the family. But yeah, from there, the later seasons, he just slowly becomes worse and worse of a monster. To be honest, like, they lean way too much into the child abuse, which is not okay. Things that shouldn't be funny. Child abuse. The Christmas colored furniture. Always a good time. I feel like that one's too high. Yep, that has a pattern. I guess we're going... No. That's fine. The grandpa chair. Oh, I can't wait until we have a bigger place. Then I can actually... Here we go. Then I can bring my grandpa chair to where I live. So it's not in my mom's basement anymore. One day it will be here. Let's see, purple. See, I like to use these because they're very bright. And it definitely looks like stuff Lisa would shove in there. Where's the piano? I always forget where the piano is. Like, you'd think after playing this game for 8 years, I'd remember where stuff is in the menu. No, not at all. The piano, they've only used like 3 times. Let's see, fireplace, bookcase. I always forget what's actually in that corner, because during the holiday seasons, it's always the Christmas tree. The rest of the year, I couldn't tell you. There's a desk here for some reason, which we never see anyone use ever. And it's blue. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna have to shrink this down a little bit so people can actually pass through this living room. There we go. Get a nice... so all the chairs through the living room and the sitting room and the dining room are actually all from the dining room set. Like, I figured this out just the other day. Actually, if I did that... No, that's still too tight. So now we get to the lamps. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. Hello, lamp. Where are you? Oop, too fast. Those are wall lamps. The Spooky Boy lamps. Not appropriate for this, but I love them. That's the lamp my grandma has. Like, those would be her lamps. If I remember correctly, the living room lamps are yellow. So no overhead lights for this one. Let us put something on this desk. Let's put this creepy photo thing in there. There we go. It's definitely not going to attract ghosts. Ha! Why would you think that? That's just silly. Alright. So now we go for the famous brown couch. So what's funny is this one makes me think of their couch, even though it's not technically correct. Like, that'd be like if their couch actually aged as much as the show did. Oh, there we go. I think that's a little too nice for their couch. There we go. Looks kind of weird like their couch. Perfect. Now, where's that little cute cottage living? There it is. So, there's no sailboat, but I feel like this is equally adorable. So, I like to put that there. I don't actually remember the color of that stand off the top of my head, but I feel like that's close. Oh wait, that's too big actually. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go with this one again. We'll make it blue. Because this one is the purple lamp. Like, this one I know very specifically is purple. Because this is like the most known scene set up in the show. Now, their TV is not on a TV stand. That I know is very true. However, they don't have quite their TV in this game. So what I have opted to do is, where is that diggity dang stand? So what I'll do is I use this one. Is that in the right spot? Nope, there we go. And then from Eco Living, when you craft certain things, you get these TVs, and then I put that on there because it's funny. They do have a few potted plants scattered around the house, which you don't super notice a lot of the time. Yeah. Let's see. That's a good one for the corner. There's also supposed to be beanbags, but don't actually have a beanbag yet, surprisingly enough. However, I do have a puff in time, so I will set this blue one there, so if they need it, they can move it. Yay! They also have a stereo, which, this seems too big, a little too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one and pick the blue. Because they have a pretty big stereo, like older style stereo. I'm going to scooch that over. Now for their other windows. Oops, I should definitely be making that lighter. Maybe not. Dang it. Let's see. Oh. Ah, come back. Why? Why? Are you the right color? Yes. All right. So now ZV has windows. Weirdly, no more windows in that room. I mean, the garage doesn't really have other windows. Oh, I knew I forgot a door. So there's actually 3 entrances and exits to the Simpson house. There's a side entrance they like never use, you know, as usual. And then there's also the basement. Now, I actually do remember roughly what their stairs look like. I'm making them wide, just so it fills the space. Various items that have been seen in the Simpsons basement include, but are not limited to, Bender from Futurama, a Olmec head, also featured in the Legends of the Hidden Temple. There have been whole aliens down there. Just a whole lot of weird things. There's been whole gambling dens down here. Just lots of crazy things over the years. I think their basement is stone mostly. Hello. Got pinged, just sent them the Twitch stream. I cannot read whatever's going on at the moment. Sorry. No, I'm going to do this because it makes their basement look cool. The laundry is also down here. Now, the bear and I were actually talking about this. If we were to find a place, we would much rather the laundry be on the main floor or the floor that whatever floor the bedrooms are on, because that would just be convenient. Going all the way down to the basement to wash clothes and stuff, that's just a pain. That's annoying. And so sadly, I can't put this down here, and I was like bummed about it. Like, no. Okie dokie. time for the kitchen. Gotta have those signature green appliances. Thankfully, I have those. So I did make this mistake once of forgetting that the stove is, the oven stove, the whatchamacallit, as my grandma would say, is not right next to the sink. It's actually one over from the sink. And like I mentioned, you can either have like the lighter top or the purple cabinet. And I prefer to go for the purple cabinet because it's more signature. That might also be the raw wall color, but I'll double check that. I mean, I can kind of understand why the Sims don't like the the house a little bit. It's pretty loud. You can understand. Oh, I think the walls are actually a little lighter. Let's do that. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, there we go. Now, one thing I do like about the good old classic cabinets here is this corner piece, how it doesn't puff out like some of the other ones. Whoops. And they don't have cabinets going over the windows, actually. I made sure of that one. I think that's too long. Okie dokie. Interestingly, there are no toasters in this. I was gonna say The Simpsons in The Sims. I always found that a little odd. I believe there were toasters in older editions, but for some reason they are not in this one. Excuse my sniffles. Just pink walls everywhere. Like even Bart's room is pink, which is kind of funny. Because you'd think Bart would be like, no, my room isn't pink. Then again, Bart's not particularly obsessive about things like that. Like, he's never really been. Like, even when he found out Homer thought he was gay in the episode with John Waters, he was just like, wait, what? Huh? Which, if you haven't seen that episode, it is a wonderful episode. Probably one of the best episodes in general, in my opinion. Because you have an episode that tackles America's attitude towards the gay community years before being gay was even acceptable in public, essentially, because you're talking about the early 90s. And the Simpsons were just like, nah, we're going to do it. And again, by that point, I think they were just kind of like, whatever about controversy. They just didn't care. Because I believe that was after the incident with the Catholic Church. There was an incident where they were kind of mocking beer commercials, and they, for some reason, the Catholic Church took that bit really personal because one of the sexy girls in the commercial had a cross on her, around her neck. And, like, they were, like, real big mad about it. And, like, I remember hearing about all this, and I was just generally confused. Like, granted, I was, like, I think 8 or 9 when this was going on, so I'm probably not the best person to remember all of this. But I generally recall being very confused by all of it. Like, it not making a lot of sense to me. Like, why is everyone mad about the cross around her neck? It's just a plain cross. And as an adult, I'm just like, how did they know she was specifically Catholic? Because it was a plain cross. Because that could have meant any denomination, honestly. Unless they decided she was Catholic because it was a big silver cross. See, the outside's already looking pretty snazzy. So I will now move a mailbox over here, which, hilariously, this is actually very close to their real one, except theirs, I think, is blue? Yeah. Blue or red. I forget exactly which color. Again, if Mr. Bob was on this stream, he would be able to tell me. Bob! I'm going to... these don't match. Whatever. Oh, it's actually kind of cute. I like that. They are feeling wintry today. Alright, so let us finish up the kitchen. So the kitchen, if I remember correctly, has a some form of a hutch. I don't know why my computer decided it's caps lock right now. And if I recall, it's like red. And then Santa's little helper's food goes there. Yeah, that's actually one thing I recall is you always see Santa's little helper's food bowl, but you actually don't see Snowball's. Do they feed Snowball? Oh no. No! Not Snowball! So for those who didn't watch an excessive amount of Simpsons as a child like I did, do you know what color Snowball 1 is? Or was? Because Snowball 1 is a different color than Snowball. I believe they're still only on 4 right now. I think chat's gone a little dead. I'm all alone. Hello. Hello. Yes. Current Snowball is like Snowball 4, I think. If I remember correctly. Yes. It's either 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure it's 4. I don't think they've killed this Snowball currently. Snowball, original Snowball was actually white, which is why the cat was originally named Snowball in the first place. But I guess Lisa was the one naming the cats and decided to stick with the name. So she continued to name the rest of the cats Snowball. So Snowball 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though after Snowball 1, all of the cats have been black. So I guess it'd be more Sootball, which it would be adorable if they named them Sootball. That's just me, though. There we go. Now I need Maggie's seat. I will say, you have to give the Simpsons credit for having enough space in their dining room to fit the entire Simpsons clan. Well, Simpsons/Bouvier clan. Because Bear and I actually figured this out the other day. Because while I was doing a little research, I realized they have a lot of chairs in here, which I thought was a little odd. And then we counted out how many people would be coming over for a full holiday meal. There are 9 chairs. There are 9 members of the family. There's the core 5. Then there is Grandpa. Then there is Patty and Selma. And then there is Grandma Bouvier. I always forget Marge's mom's name, but she doesn't show up a lot. But she's always fun when she does show up because she just hates everything. There we go. Need another high chair. I mean, this kid's spoiled. She has 2 high chairs. I believe the dining room and the kitchen are the only ones that actually have overhead lights. I think everywhere else is lamps. Well, that in the bathroom. Oh, magazines. I do find it fun that they have like 2 magazine racks in the house. They have one in here, and then they have one in the hallway bathroom. Excuse me, hallway bathroom. Hello, this is bathroom. I believe there's a small trash can in there. Like I said, you don't really see this bathroom too much, if I recall correctly. Although you see a lot of the kitchen in the episode with when Santa's little helper and his girlfriend become parents and have 25 puppies. And then we get the world's greatest song, See My Vest. And it's Mr. Burns singing about all the animals he likes to kill for fashion. Which is dark and hilarious. It's like, see my loafers made from gophers. It's like, why? So basically, whenever they decided to not keep Grandpa, this definitely got turned into a kid's playroom or something. Which, you know, is fine. Still think it's a dick move what they did to Grandpa. It's not quite what it should be, but it's close enough. The only TVs in this house are allowed to have rabbit ears. And let's see. Where are you? Here you are. Alright, beanbag. Or imitation beanbag. Ooh, this could actually work. Strawberry hamster. I'd sit on strawberry hamster. Seems like pretty cool. I think there's also just a singular toy box in here. Yes. I mean, if I had something like that in the house, Luna's fur would be all over it anyway, because it'd be hers. I forgot about that rug. Toot. Elephant toot. Yeah, it always perplexes me. There's this decently sized closet according to some of the floor plans I have found, and they don't use it to the best of my knowledge. My guess is it's probably a coat closet. Yeah, Gandalf agrees. Do you want strawberry hamster? So I put this on the second floor so it hangs all the way down. So when you're on the first floor, it looks cute and very bright. Yay! How is that tiny ass light so bright? Ah, Gandalf. He rubbed against my leg and it scared me. It was like booga booga. Alrighty. Let's get some kitchen tchotchkes over here. Some of my favorite words. They do not have a microwave, surprisingly. They do have a coffee pot, which I believe is on this side. Let's see. I have all of the hidden objects visible, so it's just a debug nightmare in here. Like a random chunk of platinum. These squid bunnies, who are just adorable. I believe they have some form of a bread box. If not, too bad, I've decided. I know they have the dishwasher strainer because they... oh no, they do have a dishwasher. I had to think for a second. Because I think they originally didn't have a dishwasher. Making it match the stove because I can. Let's see. All this weird debug stuff. Doodah. There is a cork board over here. They do have a blender, but there is no blender in The Sims, which is weird. I find it really strange that The Sims does not have a blender. You would think they do for all the exotic juices. Well, they don't make protein shakes. They make juices. So they can get crunk. They don't make alcohol, just juices. The Jedi Kyber crystals. Because I have that expansion. Hello. Let's put a knife block for good measure. So they actually have one of these, which I find very entertaining. Let's see. Yeah, they have a blender, they have a toaster, but neither of those are in the game, which is, again, weird. It might be easier to find stuff in decorations. Let me try under here. There might be some extra bits and bobs. Oh, that's definitely gonna go in Lisa or Bart's room. All of the Star Wars flags. Plants, ironing board. Searching. This isn't in their house, but I feel like that would be a Marge move. To have the pots. Yeah, well, you can burn the house down with a lot of things in The Sims. Nope, I think that's about it. So, got the Rumpus Room, the living room, sitting room. Yeah, they're bougie. They have a sitting room. Yeah, I just think they're neat. Because Marge is great. But yeah, the Simpsons are a little on the bougie side. They got a sitting room and a living room. Like, what, you made of money? But like, legit, in today's economy, I don't know how the hell they're affording this house. The carpet wasn't pink enough. So, sorry, fam. More windows. Oh wait, the bathroom only needs one window. He's a safety inspector, technically. He hasn't actually been a engineer since, I think, season 2. But, we also... So, there is an early episode. You actually see one of his paychecks. And his take-home is legitimately only $250-something a week. And you're like, what? Granted, that episode is from, like, 1993. So... that does effectively mean his take-home per month is $1,000. And I'm sure if you adjust it, it's probably closer to 2 at this point. But still, that's probably wrong. However, thanks to the 20th anniversary special, we do know for a fact that there is no Sector 7G. That delusion has been shattered for many a children. Yeah, well, again, like I said, that episode was from 1993. So, honestly, I have no idea what that would actually be today. I'm gonna at least double it. But even a take-home of $2,000 is definitely not gonna afford a house like this. Because, you know, even though technically they never tell us what state that Springfield's in, we do pretty much know that, Springfield is in Oregon because that is where Matt Groening is from. Because most of the characters are named after streets in Portland. Because that's where he grew up. And Springfield Elementary is actually based off of his elementary school. Yeah, so about double. Huh, I'm actually impressed with guessing that off the top of my head. Yeah. Both good and sad. Marge has worked in the past. She is definitely capable of working but every time she has basically left the house, it's almost burnt down to some extent because Homer, well, let me rephrase, jerk Homer is the worst. I don't believe Marge has done any of her working adventures in the first 9 seasons. From my memory, if my memory serves correctly. In the first 9 seasons is when Homer actually was like supporting, caring, doing his best, not purposefully sabotaging Marge, things like that. I believe the first time Marge does the adventuring out of the house, or working out of the home, is definitely in a later season. Hi! Gandalf scared me again. I believe that is at least season 10 or 11, and I believe that's the pretzel episode. Yeah, I think that's the pretzel thing. And then she became a cop at one point. In one of the later episodes, she's mayor. and she actually gets I forget, impeached for something. I forget what it is though. I don't think they tell us in the episode. Yeah, she's had quite a few jobs. I've been watching a few. I've been watching the old seasons recently, but I saw online basically people were celebrating R.I.P. Jerk Homer, yay. So it does seem like there was a recent change that a lot of the older fans would be very excited about, but need to confirm that for myself to see if it's actually true or not. Because if Jerk Homer really is gone, that would be wonderful. Because season 10 is where we lose good sweet boy Homer. Gandalf's being very shouty. Yeah? You can't be on the stream. The camera's doing animation. Excuse me. Where is it? Okay. So you lose a little bit more of the fantastical coloring once you get to the upstairs items, weirdly enough. Actually, this could work. Yeah. Because I think most of their furniture is generally just hideous colors. Which is why the Sims get very upset when they go inside. Like, oh, why? That's pretty close. I do like to randomly catch up on the like those future episodes where they glimpse into the future. Like I recently caught up on the Christmas future and then the future ones. I like the Christmas future. The future one was a little silly, but yeah, they're hit or miss. Sad clown. Don't tell Tiff. Haha. Actually, I'm gonna put this over here because these move depending on the episode too, so that also doesn't help. So then I'm gonna pick the hideous colored one because that's usually the correct answer anyway. Blah. Sorry, those pumpkins entertained me. Alright, let's see. There are literally little tchotchkes to put on the vanity, and I'm very entertained by them. Kids clutter. Book bag. Some nail polish. Some cologne. You know, stuff grown-ups have in their cabinet, right? That's what grown-ups do. says the 34-year-old. Where is it? I know you're here. It's the gardening one. Where's the makeup? There you are. Ta-da! Whoops. No, I don't want the whole thing. I just want the makeup. Or, I want the nail polish. There we go. I feel like this is a vibe Homer would have in their bedroom, just hanging out, so he can look at it when he's falling asleep. Cinnamon buns. Oh. Now, if I remember, this is also mildly inconsistent in earlier episodes. I don't remember if they've decided as of current episodes, but they either have a full bath shower or just a standing shower in the master bedroom. I know, personally, I'd prefer a bath shower. Or, ideally, one of them giant tubs with the jets. Because that'd be nice. Where are you? Bamboozled again. Some trickery. There we go. I did like the set geese came in. Oops, that's the wrong side. Oh no, that is the right side. There we go. Like to do fun stuff with the sinks. Now they do have a wider sink, that I remember. Alright, on to Lisa's room. Now, they technically only have single beds in, oh crud. I guess I need 2 mother loads for this. Yeah, they technically have 2, they only have single beds. But I feel like these are rooms they're going to be in till they're adults, basically. So just give them full beds. Make them cool. Lisa also has a surprisingly amount of girly things in her room. Journal. Her pencils. This seems like a... No, that's too big. I was going to say, that seems like a buddy she'd have. Oh, that's what I forgot to put downstairs. This is actually the one I prefer Marge to have, because that seems like Marge vibes. Lisa's book bag. Homework. Oh, let's give her a BB-8, because she probably built one of these things. Let's give her the purple one. The beep oops. Also gonna put Snowball's bed in here, because Snowball is her buddy. Her and Snowball sometimes sleep together, which I think is so precious. I feel like that's too wide. Let's get a smaller one. There we go. She does have a mirror over her desk, that I remember. Hello? Rip. Make that pink. There we go. Now let's see. She do like boy bands. She also do like science. Oh, it's got a motivational poster. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And we'll give her some definitely not Harry Potter poster. And a book club. I do like this Burb boy. He looks like fun. Let's see. Who else? Oh, we need a bookshelf. Because I do remember her having a bookshelf in her room. And instead of a saxophone, because they don't have saxophones in this game, I am gonna give her a violin. I know there's a kitty one somewhere. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, child-friendly violin. Where are you? I love the kitty guitar because it's a bunny. I could have swore there was another one. Maybe a... Wabam! I knew there was other colors. There we go. Excuse me. So there's Lisa's room, all nice and organized. Let us set up Maggie's room. And then we'll get to the devil child himself. It's Bart. Don't have a cow, man. needs to get potty trained. Let's see. Use double as a nightstand, which is fun. Where's that toy box? Hello, toy box. Oh, wait, no. Let's not do that. We want this one. Because it has a unicorn. Ah, I think it's under toys. Haha. There it is, toy box. Let us, let's give her a unicorn friend. And a dragon friend. We'll make this one look like a little bit like Santa's little helper. Ewok. I'm gonna give her this guy, the little pigeony dudes. Oh, it's creepy. Little bear friend. Little creepy yarn man. Let's see. Give her a bear chair. Ooh, rainbow tiger. I like him. He looks friendly. Looks kind of like bazooka gum. That's just me though. Oh, where are you? It's just desks. Maggie doesn't need one of those yet. Ah, that's where all those are. Cool. Ooh, gonna stick one of those outside. I know they technically don't have a swing set, but I don't know how to make a hammock, so this will be a good second. There we go. And bookshelf. Okie dokie. Oh, why am I doing it the hard way? She does have this set of like a few shelves in her room, but there's nothing on them. And I like this little guy. He's just friendly. It's like, hello, I'm here. It's me, your caterpillar friend. Missing one more thing. Let's, I need to replace, whoops, need to replace that littler shelf with something better. Come here, little guy. We're gonna go over here. Gonna go over meow. Since we already have one of these. We don't need two. And then, yes. So Gandalf gets very upset if he thinks we're ignoring him. And Maggie gets a dollhouse. Aw, does Gandalf want a dollhouse? Meow. There we go. Oh, gotta put lights in Lisa's room. That might help. Haha. Oh, crud. Gandalf's just wandering around the house screaming now because he thinks I am ignoring him, and he's very upset about it. Mommy, why? Why have you forsaken me, Mommy? My cats are very dramatic, if you've never met them. I know Mythian's met my kitties. They've also met her kitty. That was a fun day. Alrighty. Ow. Oh, they're desk lamps. I always forget about the desk lamps. So they do distinctly have desk lamps on their desks, even though they have like lights. And I know Bart has a nightstand. I don't always fit one in here, but yeah, it's fine. He needs like a clown light because he loves Krusty. I don't think there's any clown lights, otherwise that'd be really funny. Clown light. Oh, you know what? This panda boy seems like a good time. All right, where is? Oh, Fletcher. Because Bart's room is pretty messy. Let's be for reals. Where is that other one? Hello? Is it in storage? Maybe? Nope. There's like a shelf that's just filled with really questionable things, and it seems right up Bart's alley, but I don't remember where it is. Because Bart doesn't have like a normal bookshelf. Let's be real. Decorations? Statue? Nope. Dang it. Where are you? It's bathroom. All my weird debug stuff again. That's food. Nope. Where's the other one? come on. I know you're in here. Because I found the food one. That means the other one is somewhere close by. That's how this logic works. Let's give Bart a random skull, because that seems like his shtick. Oh, come on, where are you? Dang it. Oh, I know it's here somewhere. Ah, here you are. This seems like a questionable Bart shelf. Gas mask, flour, gasoline, you know, stuff. It's like, Bart, why do you have that? Okie dokie. Yeah, that looks like boy stuff. Just gotta search for the clown. It's your boy. It's Krusty. Krusty the Clown. Ah. Gandalf's still screaming. Right, and need a dresser. And some more weird posters that a 10-year-old would have. Yeah, let's put Daft Punk. Woohoo, historical posters. Those are just some of the townies. That's pretty funny. Ah, here we go. Now, motivational poster with a puppy on it. Excellent. Mystery room that is blank. I despise thee. This room is like way too long. Oh, that shouldn't be that color. Thank you. Let's go. towel rack. Mystery room gets 1 lamp, because I said so. Bathroom needs light. That one already has one. Bam. So Bart and Lisa's rooms. Santa's little helper sleeps wherever he feels like. I'm gonna put Snowball's food bowl over here, because Snowball needs food too. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm going to put in this corner. A nice little scratchy post for Snowball. And then a box of doggo toys for Santa's little helper. And now, the back. Oh, let me actually put more junk down here real quick. Whoop. So this needs a light. I like to put one of these guys down here because it's very bleh. It's a professional term. Ooh, grocery mystery box, mayor's mystery box. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about that. So yeah, because I have the debug stuff again set up, I get to see all the weird things. Box of junk, perfect. Gonna go right under the stairs. I'm gonna get the project boxes too. So the kids, or rather, so Lisa can do them. Let's be real, Bart's not gonna do them. I mean, Bart might do any ones that explode. I think that's all of them. Yep, okay. And there's one statue I need to put back here due to what's currently in their basement as of last of me checking. Oh, I don't see it. Where is it? I guess I will use a substitute since it's also mainly a head. Ha ha. I'll just put this one back here. You know, they just have a giant bust of some lady in their basement. It's fine. And, you know, they have to have Bender in the basement as well. Because Bender's just hanging out waiting for the future. I feel like they're not up to date enough for Roombas. That or Bart has broken 3 of them, and then they stopped getting them. They're gonna have the Don't Wake Llama game down here. As well as a safe old game of darts. Oh, and a tennis table. Yeah, that works. Seems like a lot of weird stuff in their basement. I think I have to go through the actual debug menu to find the better cars. So yeah, there are a handful of cars in the debug menu, but it's primarily because they're just the ones that randomly scoot by when you're out on the town. Not the toy models you can size up. Now, their driveway is actually a double car size driveway, which I find a little funny because that's pretty big. But still pretty cool. That means their garage is pretty decently sized. Whew. So in my area, I've noticed that anything that is roughly the size of the Simpsons house is easily going to run you into the mid 400s, which makes me cringe because you're looking at least $2,800 mortgage payment. And it's like, what? But, you know, the things I look at for calculating that involve just kind of rounding up everything, including the housing insurance. Yay! Hello there! Oh, I've had that many views? Cool. So I'm currently looking for the cars in the debug menu because they are like real car sized. Also, shout out to the creepy voodoo doll because it's one of my favorite props. My eye. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this thing's not great at tracking me because the program's a little wonky. And also the camera is not at the best angle. Yay. Come on, cars. I know you're in here somewhere. So many posters. I do like this guy also. He's very cute. So these are like the toys. Some people will size up to use as cars. I like that one as well. But if you keep going through the debug menu, you will eventually find the cars. I promise, they're in here. Ah. Come on. Hello. Downside with the debug menu is everything that's not in the main menu and it doesn't have a name, they will not show up if you try to search them. So you literally have to type in debug, which then brings up everything. And I mean everything. So you are literally stuck scrolling through every random item in the game. And there's no means of organizing it. Which is a bonkers. Oh, we got the hot sauce. Oop. We can put that in the kitchen somewhere. Homer likes the sauce. Kyber crystals again. Golden frog boys. That bunny is creepy. Come on, I know you're here. Hello. Oh, these are earbuds your Sims earn fairly early on when you're doing playthroughs. Which means they can just vibe out without annoying their housemates, which is pretty fun. They can listen to whatever weird music they feel like. Vending machines. One of those vending machines sells kimonos. I just felt like you needed to know that. Where is it? I know they're in here. Now they're hiding from me because they know people are watching. Come on, hello. Aha, here's some of them. But these aren't like exactly family cars. Ah, one of them Ford pickup trucks. Oh, look, a Tesla. Vroom, vroom. I just blanked on what that car looks like. Like, there's a car type in my head. It's there. So a lot of these building things you're seeing are literally like items you'll see in the background of like the neighborhood. So that's like a full van. And that's a charger. It's a bug. Beep beep. It's Bear's car. Ah, here we go. Here's more cars. Beep beep. So for now, it's not the right car at all, but you know, close enough. Just clicking those. I know there's another car. They look more Ford Fiesta-y, but I feel like they're more family-friendly appropriate for The Simpsons, even though they basically drive Buick boats. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what they're actually driving, is like legit Buicks from the 80s or something. I mean, they could be Fords from the 80s, but like, they're just big boats. Oh, here's another big building. Like, these are literally background items to, for, like, just building model towns and stuff. Ah, here they are. So, if I remember correctly, Marge has the darker car. And Homer's got the more orange one, so that'll be his car. Marge's car's usually off to the side or in the garage. Oh, the garage needs a light. That would probably help. Probably a little bit. Come back. Get one of them dangly boys. Beep beep. Let me do the inside of the garage door real quick. This is just a fun trick so you don't have to like use their hideous garage doors, because they are not pretty. Just saying. Whoops, forgot the garage door. There we go. Oh, and I have to add the fireplace stack. Let's see. Da, 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 da. That's also why they don't have windows on that side of the master bedroom. Yes, sirree. There we go. So their chimney does stack up a little weird like that, like it's kind of steppy, which I thought was interesting. No, that's not right. Also no. Close enough. Okie dokie. Yep, we don't need the tree yet. We need this part. Hello, fence. Hello. They actually have a pretty dark fence in comparison to the house, which is interesting. So, like I said, the fence doesn't connect to anything. It just kind of hangs out. And then this side is actually brick because it's the neighbor's fence. But for some reason, we don't have like a proper brick fence. Granted, to be fair, brick fences are hella expensive. Like, hella expensive. Although I think a stone one would work okay. So, yeah, there we go. And that actually kind of fits with this bougie looking house over here. Although the neighbor on that side is not bougie, if I remember correctly. And then that side's the Flanders. And the Flanders would never be bougie. So now we're making the treehouse. And because I have all the move objects and stuff on, I can do that. Ta-da! And once we find the right tree, we are going to size it up a little, probably. Definitely not. Which one was I looking at earlier? Was it you? No! Here we go. Oh, that actually lined up super well. But I'm gonna have to take that out. And then. So Bart's treehouse is always a lot of fun. I've always loved Bart's treehouse. Like, I never had a treehouse as a kid, so that's part of the reason why I like it so much. Never lived in a place where we could do tree houses. The closest to a treehouse I've ever like hung out in and stuff was at a friend's house, and his street was basically in the woods anyway, so that was pretty fun. Now I do, let me see if I can find it real fast. What did the treehouse look like? And that also has infinite space problems. Oh, okay, it's actually square up there. That's cool. Here I was thinking it had like a roof. See, I can't make it like look like it's actually climbing up the tree, because that would not work. Mechanically, that would not work, sir. But treehouse is again very cool stuff. Ah! Excuse me, branches. Excuse me. Sir! Excuse me, sir! Everything else was kind of red-brown, so yeah, there we go. That's closer. Let's see if I can get that upper brim too. Nope. Nope. Oh, flat roof. I'm stupid. So I have to ask for anyone who's older like me, or even if they are younger, but remember having their parents have like weird reactions to The Simpsons at certain intervals. Were you ever banned from watching The Simpsons at different intervals as a child? Because I know I did. There was definitely at least one instance I remember being banned from watching The Simpsons as a kid, which I thought was really funny, considering what else was on TV at the time. Like, I think this was just before, like, stuff like South Park was coming out. So the fact that, like, people were, like, still bugging out about The Simpsons was very funny. And, like, even today, The Simpsons are still pretty tame. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I haven't watched a lot of recent episodes, but the bits and pieces for, like, the specials, the holiday specials, I've always enjoyed the holiday specials. I always think they're super cute, but I like the sentimental stuff because I'm a little silly sometimes. Use the werewolf fence. This is actually the first time I'm using this fence. So this is so I could make a little thing for the ladder to latch onto. So, like, the inside of his treehouse is actually not super big, which is fine. Oh, actually, that looks pretty, actually, they may not be able to get up like that. There we go. Let's go a little lighter. There. Another border. Yeah. Excuse me. Now, they do not have a door on here, which is fine. I thought I saw... No, that's made out of like stone, so that won't work. It's huge. Whew. No, no, sir. So we're just gonna make a normal door entry. There we go. And then there's really only just windows on the rest of it. Or holes, rather. Nope. Yeah, close enough. We'll just say Bart got inventive. Go. More. Yeah. So now there's some ventilation in there. Like, for little kids, that's plenty of space. And then there's like the episode where him and Lisa are up in there drinking as adults because they can't deal with their kids, and they're like, ah! Which is definitely a mood. That seems appropriate for some reason. Oh, so there was a kit not too long ago that was basically like kitty camping stuff for the backyard, which was super cute. So we'll have this one for Bart because it is a doggy. And then we'll have Snowball for Lisa. And this Froggy for Millhouse, because that's usually who's in there. And then get a little lantern for in here. So they can hang out and read comic books and stuff. While Lisa reads books. Yeah. Alright, so there's the swings. Just have to add like 2 thin trees because that's where Homer's hammock is supposed to be. But they don't really have an option for hammocks that I could think of. Da, 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 da. Supposedly there might be a hammock in here somewhere. Put on island living, it might be in here. Well, that was a lie. Why, you've got to lie to me. Yeah, I don't think I can make a hammock. But that's roughly where it would go. I'm going to put the swings on this side, and then I'm going to make Maggie's sandbox, and then we actually might be done. Ugh, fudge. Here we go. One, two, three, the filler. Okay. I like to give her a somewhat decently sized sandbox. And there is a sand floor, which is this guy right there. And then yeah, that's lots of fun. Nah, I'm gonna leave that green. Okay, so we're gonna plop some toys in here. Let's put a little school bus. Let's put this sheepy guy looks like fun. An Ewok, a rubber ducky, a helicopter, a bucket, and I think that's gonna be about it for that. Just checking if I should or should not stick a slide on those swings or not. I don't, yeah, there's no slide right now. Oh, and forgot the little patio. Silly me. So, we're almost done here. The lovely little Simpsons home, which, interestingly enough, is way too much money for today's market. Let me tell you. Like I said, I've seen, not obviously similar as in style, but similar as in size. The Simpsons size of a home definitely goes for a decent amount, at least in my area. You're easily looking at the mid 400s and up, depending on which area you're looking in. And yeah, I mean, it gets lower the further south in the state you go, because I'm one of those weird states where, you know, north is really expensive and south is kind of cheaper. And, which, you know, is a little sad, because I would kind of dig a Simpsons-esque house, just based on the number of bedrooms. Whoops, that's the wrong direction. The kitchen's hideous, but you know, colors could always be changed, stuff like that. think there's one little light in the back above the door. Yes, okay. So it looks like we're pretty done. I think there's a light up here too. I mean, there should be for safety reasons. So like evening, nighttime, lights up. .42 Evergreen Terrace. So it's regular home. We will give it conventional, homey, and romantic, because Homer and Marge are always doing the smoochies. I don't think they need any challenges to this lot. So yeah, I think this is the shtick, folks. So let us zoom in. So to kind of get this menuless window tab here, you literally hit the tab button, and then you can look at things without the menu and take pictures of our lovely Evergreen Terrace. And we're just kind of gonna zoom through the house a little bit. So here's the entryway. The dining room, the sitting room. I'd go in the sitting room first with our lovely art piece, the dogs playing Don't Wake the Llama. Oops, bush peeking through the wall. It's fine. The desks, the hideous chairs. It's a great time. The actual living room. With the nice stereo. Oh, fudge, I need to fix that wall. This looks nice. Okay, honestly, the bear and I would kill for that kind of kitchen because it's like 4 times bigger than our current kitchenette. Nice dining room. Here we have the half bath, the Rumpus Room with our strawberry hamsters. Yep, let's try and not go through the doors. Ah! The garage. Nothing exciting in here. The basement. Hello. I have to actually, hold on. Nope, that doesn't work. That's the only downside with the tab menu is doesn't always work with the going up and down stairs. Weird crap in the basement. Back to the main area. Like how it's Marge giving us the tour. That seems very appropriate. So, here we have the master bedroom. I can't do Marge's voice anymore. That makes me sad. I've stuck a few sad clowns in the house. Just a warning. Homer's True Love cinnamon buns. Or donuts, rather. I couldn't find donut art. That's the weird thing. The bathroom. Well, I know there's one thing of Marge's I can imitate pretty well, but... Lisa's room. I actually very much enjoy Lisa's room. It's pretty cute. I'm not a fan of the color pink, but I dig this little BB-8 in the corner because it seems like she built that. And I love the hang in there poster. It's so cute. Her journal, her homework, some fun pictures, Snowball's bed, book fair, science posters. Maggie's cool baby room. Did I accidentally delete the bookshelf? I may have deleted the bookshelf. I don't remember deleting the bookshelf, guys. I think it glitched out on me. The mysterious empty room, which has been many a random thing. Bart's room. And last but not least, the other bathroom. So that is the Simpsons House tour. And for those who weren't here at the beginning, this is the Simpsons family. Like I said, I don't have any CC, so they're not yellow or anything like that. Everything they're wearing is just in-game pack related. Honestly, I think Santa's Little Helper and Snowball are my favorites. They are precious. They're all in their hot clothing outfits because it's summer right now. Whoopsie doodle. Let's fix that here. So yeah, that's the front of the house. I think that actually looks really good. Really proud of how that turned out. And one last little thing to check out is the treehouse. See Maggie's sandbox, the patio. Oh, that even looks cool from here. I love it. Ah, no, I'm in Flanders' yard. Crud. Hello. It's just me. I mean, I'd hang out in here as a kid. But, we didn't have a lot of video games and stuff when I was a kid. Back in my day. Ah, there's the shot I was looking for. Excellent. All right. So, yeah. Like I said, this has been the Simpsons House build. I'll definitely upload this to the YouTube channel. Oop, you guys need to stay there. And I'm going to upload this right now to the gallery. Like I said, it's going to be 72 Evergreen Terrace. We've got conventional, so spacious but intimate feel makes it easier to practice charisma, comedy, and mischief to your heart's content. homey, so it's good for domestic arts, and romantic because Homer and Marge are precious. The house fully furnished is 97,000 simoleons. My apologies, guys. So all these lovely shots. It looks like it's about to come down in this game, like hard. The basement, first floor, second floor. We all set, so that's 4 bedrooms, technically 2 baths. It's the classic 742 Evergreen Terrace. Simpsons. Yellow fever. And I'm gonna have DisplacerKatSidhe on all my builds so it's easier to find. Or DKS builds, as well as kind of a condensed version. And KDS Simpsons. And I'm also going to upload the family later tonight, and hopefully you guys had fun. I will definitely upload this as a speed build later on YouTube, and hopefully you guys can catch it there if you weren't able to catch it here. So it is 9:37. I will catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. If not, I'll be streaming Thursday. And I hope everyone has a good night. Stay safe and feeling good. And see you soon. Bye.